My name's Leroux. I've been working at the Wellness Way for about a year now. I'm doing marketing administrative support. I've been a patient for about 4 years. So my story began when I became pregnant with identical twins. As many of you know, twins are high risk, especially when they're identical. It makes you even higher risk. So everyone wants to go into their appointment at 16 weeks to find out how well everything is going and just to see your babies for the first time. Unfortunately, mine took a turn for the worse. Take a deep breath because this is where it gets hard. At 16 weeks, I was told that in the end, I will only have one baby. From 16 weeks on, they told me to abort one of the kids so that I would at least have one kid in the end. It gets hard because nobody ever wants to hear that, especially when you're a first-time mother. So when you're high risk, you have to come in every week up until you deliver to make sure everything goes okay. Every week I went in. Never was a positive attitude from the doctors. They always told me that the best option would be to abort one of my child. It's very difficult knowing that because you have a happy, healthy baby inside of you. I had 2 of them. I had the best support going. My body was doing everything it was supposed to be doing. My baby had a healthy heartbeat. It was growing. Everything was developing correctly. But the doctors still put that fear in me that I would not have 2 babies in the end. It's not looking good. We really don't think the other one is going to make it another week. So every day, every second that went by, I had to make sure that I felt 2 babies kicking the whole time. Nobody ever wants to fear that in their life. There were weeks where they would go on and tell me that they don't know if my baby would last another second. There were times where we were sent to other states, to other doctors, even cardiologists to make sure that, the baby was okay. But in the end, they always told me that I always had to abort a baby. No one should ever, ever have to make that decision in their life. But I just prayed to God, put my trust in the Wellness Way, and know that my body does not make mistakes. And I did everything I could to support it. Every week they would come in and tell me something different as why I would have to abort a baby. Either it be one is smaller than the other, there was less fluid in the sac, or it was going anemic, which none of it was true except that it was a little smaller. I really tried hard to have a smile on my face every time I came into appointments. And there were times where I sit there and I just had my fists like this because I didn't know what more worse news they could tell me. So I just prayed and prayed to God that He would give me 2 blessings in the end and that everything was going to be okay. So what does a day with 2 twins look like? Well, some would say it's hectic. I don't even look at the clock because you feed one child, you feed the other, you try to feed yourself as good as you can, and then you just go on to playing and laughing with them. And they need you. My babies are 3 months old, happy, healthy, nothing wrong with them. And the baby that the doctors wanted to abort never was on oxygen, never was on any medication, never needed any life-saving support when it came out of me. And you know what? It brings a smile to my face because I did the right decision. And when I hold the one they wanted to abort, all she does is just stare at me and smile because she knows. She loves me so much. And we sit down, we read books together, we laugh together as they're starting to smile and giggle with me. It's just truly a blessing to have them in my life. And it's hard to imagine if I even made the other decision. Doc is more than just a business owner. He's a spiritual leader to me. And knowing that I have a support here and a family that can always give me a hug no matter what, is always there to listen to me and help support me. And to all the doctors that put trust in your body and know that your body does not make mistakes. All you have to do is support it with what it should, and you can thrive.
Wellness Way stories are glimpses into personal experiences shared between patients and doctors. These insightful stories share the perspective that was captured during their health restoration journey. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more heartfelt content from the Wellness Way.